British accent.
The train will stop in Romeo's Gate.
So pretty. We're in Pisa. But I can't see anything.
Il lungo pomeriggio di Radio DJ continua con un'estate da DJ in compagnia di Marina e Laura fino alle 18:30. Cosa state facendo? E nel nostro ombrellone c'è anche Enrique Iglesias.
Like, what do you know about it? Doesn't really look like it's leaning too much, but anyway, it's surrounded by all these beautiful buildings. What is this? Do you know what this is? Okay, so I didn't know really what to expect to come to the Leaning Tower, but it is beautiful. It's a gorgeous building. There's people everywhere. That guy's trying to do it with his feet. Oh, there's somebody else doing it. It's great. It's a beautiful day, too.
I'm in the bathroom that I just had to pay 60 pence to use, but like $1. So I'm going to show it to you to get my money's worth. I'm blue right now. Okay, there's my dollar's worth.
Okay, so what I'm about to eat now is proof that when you're traveling, you just have to eat what you're given. And I have not eaten this since the movie Super Size Me came out, which, oh my god, that must have been like, I don't want to say 10 years ago, but it was a long time ago. So I'm going to eat right now chicken McNuggets. And seriously, I haven't eaten them in so long because I was grossed out by the way they were made. And if you've seen Super Size Me, you should know. So Pisa was nice. We're gonna get on the train and head to Venice now. We have a layover at Florence, Firenze, and we have like 15 minutes, so we gotta get going. Okay, we just had one of the worst experiences of our life. So we went to go find our B&B. We got here, we had to find a map, which was like a really big deal in itself. We found a map. I guided us to our B&B with the water taxi, found it, got there, and there's a note on the door saying, call this number when you get here. Well, we don't have phones that work here. We don't have phones, so we spent an hour and a half walking around trying to find a public phone. Finally, this random guy in the alley is like, are you guys okay? And we're like, no, like, we need a phone. And so we just takes the phone out of his pocket, and he calls the guy, and the guy at the B&B yelled at me and was like, people like you give me bad ratings and blah, blah, blah. So, anybody who is ever coming to Venice, do not stay at, it's called a Venice Emerald B&B. Don't stay there. Like, avoid that place with your life. The guy is the biggest asshole ever. So, then the nice guy that let us use his phone, like, took us to this hotel where he was friends with the owner. And we found a hotel. It's kind of expensive, but it's really nice. And everybody here was like so sweet. So we're here, and tomorrow's a new day. Good morning. It's the morning. We already had another setback. Our hotel ended up not having a room, but we found one, and we checked in already, and now we're going on a private boat to Murano. Great place, Murano, which is an ode to my mother. So here's where we are. I can't believe how freaking beautiful this is. And the flag blowing. Are you excited for today?
Very excited. Now that we've got everything set up.
I know. Sing to me. I feel like I'm on top of the world right now, seriously. Yay! watched him blow glass, and it was great. It was the guy that made the jellyfish that are on the top of the Bellagio.
Oh, yeah.
So it was great. Here's where we are right now. On the island of Murano. In the distance, Venice. Alright, so I'm in front of the famous comet glass star. To back up. There we go. It's a big glass comet star, as the name says. It's pretty cool. In Brano, and apparently what we've heard is that the men here, when they got really drunk, they couldn't find their way home, or they couldn't find which house was theirs. So the end of that story is that all of the houses here are painted different colors, and here's a really good example of that here. It's really, really cute. It's a very, very colorful island. So there's a small section. It's the morning, or I guess afternoon, of our last day in Italy. It's day 5, and right now we are in St. Mark's Square, Piazza San Marco. And our flight is later tonight. We already went this morning and got these bracelets from the guy that saved our lives the other day. We ran into him and into a store, and he hand makes glass bracelets and stuff, so we got one. I'll believe it. My skirt is gonna blow up. Here's the Campanile, which is what in Berkeley our Campanile is named after. Here's the Basilica San Marco. That's a big pole. There are the famous Venetian lions that are everywhere.
Zena is chasing the pigeons. She's chasing the pigeons.
They don't want me to pet them.
No.